Hi, Dennis Whitton from the Lowell Sun Sports Department. We're here today with Stephen Doyle, head pro at Vesper Country Club, which this year has the first round of the 90th City Tournament in their house. It's a beautiful house, and Steve and I are here to talk about the finishing holes, the home stretch, 16, 17, and 18. Steve, welcome to LowellSun.com.
Thank you for having me, Dennis. We're excited. We're excited to be hosting the first round of the cities this year. It should be a good turnout.
Yep, it should be a great tournament. We got a full field of young lions and old bears.
A couple of father-son teams as well.
Yes, not too bad. But all right, well, let's talk about the home stretch of the cities. We're on 16, a hellacious par 4. Stephen, take us through what the players facing.
So once they come across the bridge, they have 14 and 15 very difficult holes. 16 is probably one of the toughest driving holes we have on the golf course. You have some bunkers down the left side that if you get into, you're really going to struggle to get them out of those bunkers. And then a green that's kind of a blind shot once you get up towards the green. Very difficult shot, even from the middle of the fairway.
16th hole. Steve, we're up near the green. Most players are coming in here with long to mid-iron, would you say?
I'd say long to mid-iron, definitely.
Yeah. What kind of difficulties does that approach shot represent?
Well, from back where you are in the center of the fairway, the green...
Well, if you're in the center of the fairway.
Well, that's it. If you've made the center of the fairway and have missed the fairway bunkers that we spoke of, you actually have a blind shot to this green. So if you're in the zone when you're playing 3 and 15 and have forgotten to look at where the pin is, sometimes it's difficult to know whether the pin is on the left or the right, front or back. And it definitely comes into play on this green. We have a little bit of a berm kind of in front. It's the remnants of the old bicycle track that was here back in the day at Vesper Country Club. But a difficult green to gauge left, right, front or back. And
there's fall-offs on every corner. Is that a Donald Ross specialty?
It is a Donald Ross specialty, and if I had to guess, the flag stick will probably be in one of those back corners, maybe front corner, but to really test the player's ability to find the green surface.
So if you come out of here with a par, you've gained a little bit on the field.
You certainly have,
yes.
Especially coming through the stretch of 14, 15, and 16. Those are really where you want to make pars there, and once you get to 17 and 18, you might be able to get a birdie in, but
well, I don't know.
We'll see about that.
I don't know about that. The birdies can be few and far between at Vesper. It's just one of the greatest courses in New England for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go over to 17.
Great.
And a little par 3.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call it little, but yes, the final par 3 on the golf course.
We'll talk it over.
Great.
Thank you. Here on 17, the par 3, which can stretch out to over 200 yards. Elevated green, lot of sand traps. Steve, what kind of club will the players be hitting here, and what will be going through their heads?
Most of the hitters will be hitting long irons. They're again looking to survive here.
Yes.
If they play the hole smart, there is kind of a little bit of a backstop, so you definitely try and want to hit it up there and let it roll kind of back towards the hole. It really doesn't bounce up to the green if you hit it short. So, and with the trouble in those bunkers up front, you want to be hitting a little bit more club than maybe the yardage calls for.
That's the thing, because, like you said, it will not bounce on. But if you're over the back here, you got another bunch of issues. Yeah,
so that will tend to happen. Some players will hit a longer club than maybe necessary, and then it gets stuck on the back, and then you have a chip that can be very delicate and difficult coming back down towards the flagstick.
Beautiful setting along the Merrimack River. The course spread out here. The course is in tremendous condition. Talk a little bit about the shape of the course, your superintendent.
Stephen Hicks, our superintendent, superb superintendent. Has been here for a few years. Does a magnificent job.
Yes.
I don't think the golf course has ever been in better shape from everything that I've been told from all the members. The longtime members are thrilled with the golf course and the conditions. The greens are firm and fast. And it can play very difficult when we have them running at the speeds that I'm sure we will for the cities.
The quote-unquote old-timers remember, of course, the Vesper Velvet that was out here under Bert Fredericks. And I got to tell you, I love those Vesper Velvet, but these greens are tremendous.
We all loved that Vesper Velvet, but its day had come and gone, and now we have the bent grass greens here, and they've really helped out the golf course tremendously. The last 2 winters that have been very difficult for a lot of golf courses, we've come through both winters with flying colors, and a lot of it has to do with the regrassing of the greens and obviously Stephen Hicks and his tremendous staff.
All right. We had enough rain before the cities now?
We did, yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Bring it on. All right. Okay, Dennis Whitton here with head pro Stephen Doyle. We're on 18 at the city tournament course, Vesper Country Club. Steve, we were talking about this the other day. Will everybody hit the driver here, or is there a possibility of going long, or what's the deal?
Yeah, so there's a lot of options that players will take on this 18th hole. Some will be tempted to hit the driver if they're looking to, maybe need an eagle coming in or a birdie coming in, but it's a difficult par 5 that can play a number of different ways. A lot of long hitters will hit Greenwood, maybe even hybrid off the tee, just because they can hit it through the fairway. And you have to be careful of that left-hand bunker up in the fairway as well.
Be careful of airplanes.
You do.
Another beautiful hole at Vesper. Would you classify this as a birdie hole?
I think you have to,
Yeah.
especially in the cities, with the skill of the players, and also coming through the difficult stretch of 14 through 17.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of birdie opportunities there. So if you're going to make up one stroke once you've come back across the island, this is the hole to do it, and it was exemplified last year when George Pop birdied it to win the cities by 1 stroke.
I was going to say, players are also going to be facing a lot of people down there watching them, which a lot of them are not used to. But George came through in flying colors last year.
He did. He had a game plan for this hole, and he played it the way he normally plays it, laid up to a perfect distance for him to hit a nice wedge shot in there, and under extreme pressure made that putt, and was a very popular champion here at Vesper.
George is great. Let's go to the top of the hill, take a look down at what we're looking at from there. We're at 18. The final shot is about to be hit. Steve, take us through it.
All right. Most of the longer hitters that haven't gone for the green will be down in the flat area there, about 80, 85 yards out. That was where George Pop hit his shot from last year. An approach shot that shouldn't be that difficult, but like we talked about earlier, a lot of the players are looking to make birdie here, so they're looking to get it tight. May not be that hard on a normal day, but with hundreds of people around that green trying to see what you're going to do on that finishing hole, there may be a little bit of extra added pressure there. Now,
for some players, or at least for some members, a drop-off on the right down into that arboretum down there can cause a lot of heartache.
It can, and even some of the better players have played it down the first fairway as well.
Really?
When you're hitting your second shot, it's a blind shot. You're going up a steep embankment. You're trying to pick a spot to hit it, but if you miss that spot just a little bit to the right, it can go down the bank on the right and force you to play either a trick shot back to the fairway or down 1 and over the putting green.
Or as I like to do, put it in my pocket.
You can do that as well. I don't know if anybody will be doing that on Wednesday during the cities, but we hope for a great finish for the first round here at Vesper.
Hope for a good crowd, a good finish, and a couple days later we'll crown a good champion.
Absolutely.
Steve, I appreciate all your help.
Thank you.
Showing us around this home stretch.
It's our pleasure.
Beautiful course, and we're looking forward to next Wednesday.
Absolutely. We hope everybody will come out to Vesper.
Yeah.
Should be a fine day.
Excellent. Thank you.